What is happening? I'm N64 Josh, and it's Mario Day. That's right, Mario Day. It's Sunday, and we're doing a real special stream. All right, it's Mario Day, so we're gonna play some Mario games. We're doing some giveaways. I got some exciting announcements. And a lot of it involves the community. So you're gonna want to make sure, if you're not really connected, like in the Discord and things like that, n64josh.com/Discord, jump in there, because I got some stuff planned that I'm really, really excited about. So, today's game, of course, is a Mario game, right? How could it not be? But it's not just one. I've got 3 of them here, okay? 3. Now, they're kind of all the same game, and then there's kind of some extra games. The game for today, Super Mario World. Now, as a kid, I cannot express to you the amount of hype that this game brought. There was so much hype. It was really unlike anything else. Like Mario 3, there was a lot of hype. This game, when I first saw this game, and I saw the graphics, I saw Yoshi, I saw the cape, it was all over. Like I couldn't stop asking my parents for a Super Nintendo. Like I had to have one. It had to happen. So I'm sure that I got to play a demo in a store, something like that. At first, the controller, it took a little getting used to, right? I wasn't used to the controller. What are these shoulder buttons and more than just 2 buttons? It was no longer this, right? And so that took a little bit of getting used to. I remember when I first played Super Mario World, I would always do the spin jump instead of the normal jump because I just could not get my thumb on the right button for some reason. So my buddy who lived down the road, his name was Dave. Dave got a Super Nintendo the moment it came out. Dave had a large collection of games. I played games like Wrecking Crew, Donkey Kong, things like that with Dave. But Dave had a Super Nintendo, and he had Super Mario World. And I remember the first time showing up there when he, this was like a big deal. Like, he shows up on the bus with like the instruction booklet, and we're just like, what do you have? And when can I come over? And so I remember it was like an event, like showing up. He had a big screen, like projection TV, and we're playing Super Mario World for the first time. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's all I could think about. I'm trying, literally convincing my parents all the time, like, okay, I need this for Christmas. Now, remember, I come from a pretty big family, and by that point, I'm fairly certain I was the oldest of 6 kids, right? So I didn't know if this was going to happen. But I mean, man, oh man, I begged and begged and begged. I remember talking with my aunt and uncle, and I'm like, hey, do you guys know anything? Do you know if they got it? Did they get the Super Nintendo? I need to know. They're like, we can't tell you. It's a Christmas present. We can't tell you. I'm like, I need to know. Okay, I need Super Mario World in my life. This needs to be in my life. I need to be able to play this. And that Christmas, I remember opening that up, seeing my Super Nintendo. Like, I didn't care about the rest of the day. I didn't care about any other gift. Nothing else mattered. I did get a few other games though. One of them, Street Fighter 2. And I remember my parents were like, hey, don't open. And I'm like, like, because I didn't want them to return it. I'm like, no way. I can have a Street Fighter 2 at home. I'm keeping it, but more about that later. Super Mario World. I played every inch of this game. Every secret was unlocked. Every save file. 100%. Or I think they got up to like 99 or 96. I can't remember what the exact number was, but they were all 100% completed. I completed every secret ending or every secret like stage, you know, that had multiple exits, everything. And so, and when you beat this game to that point, it goes from being like a spring setting when you start the game to a fall setting. The colors change. And so many hours. I couldn't get sick of this game. I couldn't get sick of it. What's funny is I don't really go back and play it now. I think I played it so much back then that I'm like, you know, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I've never gone back and completed this, although I've purchased it on multiple systems, Wii U, DS or 3DS, you know. So, but it's one of those games that I like. I'll jump back in, play a few levels, love every minute of it, like I enjoy it, but I don't have the desire to go and just completely beat everything like I did before. What's interesting though, even talking about this, and I've kind of been thinking about it, I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to go back and complete it at least one more time. It's been so long now, and the same is true with a lot of Super Nintendo games, because there were some of the earlier like NES games, you could beat those games relatively quick, but you could invest a lot of time. You could invest a lot of time in these games back in the day. And so this game, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, those were games I spent a lot of time with and thoroughly enjoyed. Again, going back to kind of just the hype around this game, like Yoshi was such a big deal. He was such a big deal back in the day. It was like such a huge step for Mario, even though it was something so small. It was just like Mario's riding a dinosaur. Like, can life get any better? And that's how it felt like as a, you know, like, I don't know, like 10, 11 years old back when this launched. And then just the cape thing. I mean, look, the raccoon tail in Mario 3, it was cool. I loved being able to fly. But the cape, it was like, Mario is now a superhero that rides dinosaurs. A superhero that rides dinosaurs. I was sold. I was sold. Absolutely love this game. Played it with friends all the time, of course. Played it with my uncle. Like, everything about this game was just so magical. Watching Mario climb, right? Watching him like climb on the on the chain link fences, and then you could punch certain boxes, and then you'd end up on the other side. That was crazy. I was just like, what am I watching? What is this? You know, the everything about the game just felt bigger and better than the previous games. The world, even just how big the world, and the boss fight with Bowser. So much fun, kicking those little wind up bombs back into his clown car was so much fun. And then the Star World, of course, where everything got harder. But again, just a blast. So happy Mario Day to all you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.